What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Doing another subscriber requested course like usual back here in the Garmin R10 backyard simulator setup. Today, as you can tell by the title, we're doing Derby Golf and Country Club. This is in Derby, Kansas, courtesy of the subscriber by the name of Eric Schlecht, S-C-H-L-E-C-H-T. Yeah, Schlecht, I think. Hopefully that's somewhat right. My apologies for the mispronunciation if that's the case, but shout out to you, Eric, for the request. We're going to give this a go. Bunch of different tee box options. We're playing the furthest back like always, but that'll probably mean it's probably going to be a little bit more difficult. I looked at the rating real quick before, and I think it was like 73 point something, so playing more difficult than par for the average scratch golfer. I believe that's what the rating is, but we're going to give it a go. Absolutely brutal out here today, hot and humid. My shirt is completely soaked again. This is the second round today. The first round, this should be coming out right after this, 2 days later. The round I just played before this was a pretty frustrating one, but it was Winding Branch Golf Course. So if you like to see me not play so great and get frustrated, that would be a good one to check out. But all things considered, the score wasn't even that bad. It was just, I was pretty excited to try a different setting on my driver, and it didn't work. So I ended up like 3/4 of the way through the round, just going back to what I had it initially at, with all the way back to the draw setting. I never changed that, but basically with the loft sleeve, just playing it right at higher again. So 8 degrees playing 2 with the face 4 degrees shut. So we're gonna stick with that. We'll see. I mentioned in the other video, it'll be my last resort. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me that I was hitting my other driver really well. Again, it took me a while to do it, but I was hitting it really well with this longest out of the 3 tees. Basically, these driving range rubber tees, they're only like $4 on Amazon. I got two packs of them, and each pack has 3 different tees. Obviously, like basically a short, medium, and then long. And I've been using the long one back here and on course for a few months now, and it doesn't make sense to me why I was hitting my other driver well. I was striking it really good, probably my best driving performance that I've ever had, and for this one I'm catching everything high on the face. So we'll see. If I continue to struggle and get frustrated, I may switch over to the medium length tee, but that's to be determined. Hopefully something clicks back here and I get into a groove of hitting some good tee shots, anywhere from 275 plus, hopefully. But I already have 18 holes under the belt. Like I mentioned in the other video, I did 20 mile. I went on a 20-mile bike ride yesterday, so I have a feeling some of that fatigue is probably starting to creep in, and being a little patience-wise is a little thin, starting to get frustrated. That probably has something to do with it, from being fatigued. But we're gonna give this a go and hopefully make our way through with a halfway decent score. But shout out to Eric. I like the name. And for the rundown, Garmin Approach R10 behind me on a DIY level stand, Country Club Elite mat, DIY stance mat, Callaway Superfast balls, my extra long long rubber tee that I'm starting to dislike, funny enough, which I used to really like, 10x7 nets, and Home Tee Hero that you're seeing here within the Garmin Golf app. So without further ado, first hole, par 5, 596 yards. This looks like it's going to be a pretty long course, so it would benefit us to have some good tee shots here. You guessed it, high on the face. Started out to the right. I don't know if it's going to come back a whole lot. That was kind of just a pop up to the right. .256 into the rough, not great, but we're out there. 349 left, so we're just gonna bomb 3-wood. Hopefully we get up and over that water. The problem is we're in the rough, so right where I'm aimed I need 246, and it's up 3, so 249. And unfortunately, because this hole's so long, we need an extra 34, basically 35 yards, because we're in the rough. So I need like 280 to get right where that's aimed. So gonna need a good 3-wood. I have a feeling the score-wise might not be super great here, so it would kill me to lay up left. But I'm just gonna aim there and see if I can actually connect on one. Decent chance we end up in that water, but so be it. The struggles continue. Luckily, that was so horrendous, Garmin didn't even pick it up. I went through a period, it was about a month straight where I was hitting this club really good. Maybe I should just put this back in the bag and not even hit this, but try that again. Heavy left. Hopefully it's left enough to go to the left of the water. And I think it is. That was, again, pretty bad, but we got it to work, all things considered. And we're somehow in the fairway. We gotta go up and over these trees, but bad swing, decent result. Alright, we got 153 left, up 4, so 157. I'm just gonna go 9 iron, see if we can get that there. I came out originally beginning of the first round, and for my warm-up today, about an hour and a half ago at this point, everything, because it's so hot and humid out, and I guess I was just swinging it good, my confidence is not as high as it was when I come out. Usually I come out here, it's a fresh day, looking forward to playing decent golf. I was hitting it good on the range, played well for the first few holes, and then the wheels came off. So all that to say, before everything was going, because it's so hot and humid and I was fresh, I was seeing like 5 to 10 yards longer across my bag on the few clubs that I hit. And then that slowly went away and I started hitting my clubs pretty bad. I don't know if that's going to be the case again this round. We'll see if I can hit a few good ones and make some contact, but basically we'll see if I can get the 9 there. That's not going to get there. That's popped up. But it looks like we got another no read from the Garmin, so I guess we're going to do that again. Don't know what the deal is with that. Still popped that up, but it was hit better. It was dead straight. Again, don't think it's going to be enough to get it there, but maybe the front side of the green, we'll see. Alright, we'll take it. Par started off. Not pretty, but we got it done. Second hole, par 4. .369. So we're gonna aim up here, right side. At least it wasn't off the face. It's gonna be headed left, but at least it wasn't super high on the face. Still not a very good strike, but all things considered, based on how I've been hitting that in the past, 259 into the rough. Granted, we're behind this tree now, but hopefully we can get up and over this. So, as I choke on my own spit there, 112. Down 1, and then we'll need another 11 or so yards in the rough. So that puts us at 122, I believe. I'm gonna go 48 degree. Pretty close to a full 48 should be the number here. Caught it thin. Hopefully that catches the front. Go, 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 go. +3. All right, that's gonna be a bogey. Grab some Gatorade quick. Hopefully I don't play like this on course tomorrow. I think I mentioned it before. Definitely mentioned it a couple times in the other video, but I'm walking 18 holes tomorrow morning and then possibly playing another 9 in the afternoon. So don't want to overexert myself out here, but I'd like to have some good swings and some confidence going into tomorrow. So far that hasn't exactly been the case. We're 1 over through 2, third hole par 4, 377. Aim up that right side. Finally, that was hit a little bit better. Still not great, but that was actually decent contact on that one. It should be 270, 280, I would think. Yeah, 289. Finally, I don't think I even looked at one last round. I was hitting it so bad. We'll take a look at that. 104. Launch direction, 2 to the right, 149 ball speed. Club path was better, attack angle better, and the apex was better, so. Alright, first decent swing in a while. 89 yards left. We're gonna go, we'll go 48. Choke down on it. Pushed it right. Let's see if we got the number. I might have to go a little bit. Alright. Short and a little bit right. Realistically, that came out a little bit more right. Granted, it was only a 48, so probably started right. And with that loft, it didn't go crazy to the right. We'll take the par, but fourth hole, par 4. Big old dogleg right. Don't love that, but we're gonna aim here, right at that, to the left of that tree. Hopefully start it just inside that and bring it back to the left. Headed left. Not the best strike, but it's gonna work out for this hole. 275 with the rollout. Gotta just leave the driver where the settings are and just keep swinging it until I start hitting it better, I think. Like I said, I was optimistic with changing the settings. Basically, you guys go watch that video. It was at the beginning of it, I explained it. Started off similar to my other drivers, have it just turned all the way up. Then when I found out this was 2 degrees flatter, I moved it 1 click past higher, so it brought down the loft a little bit, but it made it more upright. And then before the round I just played before this, I went even 1 click further. So it opened up the face a little bit, took some loft off, and then made it even more upright, but I was not swinging it well with that. So hitting it better, I moved it back just to the regular higher on the sleeve, and I've been hitting it a little bit better, so we're gonna leave it there. 150 up 3, just gonna go 9 iron. Not a terrible swing, came out a little bit left. I might need to get down. Better launch on that, at least I didn't pop it up. But we're pin high left. Just gonna go 60 degrees, see if we can get this close. 13 yards. We're in the rough, not the bunker, correct? Yeah. So 13, add another 1 or 1.3 technically, so 14.3. Just going as close to 15 here as I can. Should be decent. That was about a yard left, but should be a good number. Yep. All right. Some of that frustration is starting to subside a little bit with some better swings here. We'll take the par. Off to a better start. Well, actually, this is kind of where things went downhill in the last round, so I don't want to speak too soon, but at least we didn't carry over some really bad swings. Fifth hole, par 4, 384. We're going to aim right there. As long as we don't completely top one off the tee, that water shouldn't be an issue, and we're just going to aim there and give this thing a ride. High on the face again, but that's gonna be straight. Somehow the tee went through the net. 257 to the rough. Bit of a pop up there, but we're in play and it was straight. We're not in the water. 135 left, plus another, call it 14. So that puts us at 149. Just gonna go 9 iron. Popped it up a bit. Hopefully that has enough to catch the front side. It was dead straight. Go! Alright, tad short, but we'll take that. I feel my lower back tightening up. Another par in the books. Camera's still going, which is always good. Alright, 1 over, through 5, 6th hole, par 3, 178, up 4. So that puts us at 182. I'm not sure. I've been hitting that 8 iron pretty bad as of late. So, don't think I can get that there the way I've been swinging that. So I'm going to go 7 iron. Put a good solid swing on it and just choke down a little bit. Usually see about 185, 190 out of this. Thin and left, hopefully that runs up. Not quite. I was in between yardages lately with these clubs where I have to either muscle it up or choke down. Has been killing me. +3 from there. Could have used a little bit extra, but I hit that pretty bad. So, bogey on that, unfortunately. 7th hole, par 4. 404. Nice and straight, though. So we're going to aim right there, up the right side. I'm going to try to loosen my grip on the driver a little bit, and better swing. That should be 275, pretty straight. Yeah, 282, we'll take a look at that. Probably, I still think these numbers are a little bit low. It says I hit down on it. Apex height, we'll take that at 40. Club path out to the left, I don't love that, but 104, 148, I still feel like those are low, considering I have to jack the altitude all the way up to 5,300 feet. So, I think I believe Joe Legowski on one of his videos said it's 2%, I think he said, for every 1,000 feet of elevation. So basically I'm playing like 10%. Basically if I come out here and just do regular standard current weather settings and everything, I'm like 2 to 3 clubs short. So that leads me to believe that the Garmin, for whatever reason, is reading things slower. So I think in reality, if I had like a TrackRunner or a GC Quad out here, in order to be able to get 282, 265 carry, I think that would be closer to like 110 club speed and probably like 155-ish ball speed, but who knows. Doesn't really matter anyways. These yardages are spot on to what I see on course, so I don't have a launch monitor on course anyways to know how fast I'm swinging, so it's kind of irrelevant anyways. I just gotta play to a distance and hopefully get it decently correct with a decent swing. But 125 up 2, so we're at 127. I'm gonna go full 48. pop that way up. That's gonna have to go, I think. Maybe not. Guess that's gonna have to sit. Alright. Got some decent distance out of it. That thing launched super high, and it spun off the net over here to the right. But luckily, didn't go too far back here. I did kind of play that towards the middle of my stance. I should have played it a tad further back, but we'll take it. 2 over through 7, 8th hole par 3, 266. 266 yard par 3. Jeez. I'm gonna have to hit driver. Do we hit driver? We'll go 3-wood off the deck. Haven't been getting along with this club as of late. Hopefully we turn things around here. Decent contact, but I pulled it left. Hopefully it straightens out a little bit. Get through the bunker. Alright. It was actually still not very good, but that was one of the better swings over the past few rounds with that 3-wood, oddly enough. So we missed the green, but could be worse. 30 yards left. We're in the rough, up 1 plus another 3. So we're right around 34, 35. I'm going 56. Yikes. Missed the net to the right. That's so bad. That's gonna be a +3 out there. I don't know what it is back here. I don't ever do that on course. I'm like, I must be swiping across it or something, just trying to flight it into the net. That was off the Hosel. Literally, that was a Hosel rocket to the right of the net with a 56 degree. Doesn't get much worse than that. That's frustrating. Alright, 4 over through 8. 9th hole par 5, 571 yards. We're gonna aim right there. Gotta get another ball. Start hitting one thing better and then the other things go to crap, but so is life, so is golf, I suppose. Take some frustration out on this and grip it and rip it a little bit. A little bit towards the toe, or towards the heel, a little bit high on the face. It's not going to be a bomb, but that should be maybe 260, 270, 284 with the rollout. A little bit better than I guess it felt and sounded. We'll take it though. Alright, 291 home. Gonna need another good 3-wood here. Pretty low on the face and headed left. For a while I was getting like anywhere from 250 to 270. Obviously that one not quite. Only 230 out of that one, not hitting it great anymore, but hopefully I bring that back. Now why does it have me aimed over here is the question. This is strange. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. And this looks like a massive green, but there's a bunker right where this is. So I have a feeling, considering it just aimed us that way, this might be one of those weird glitches in the map where I hit one and it just goes right into the, as if there's like an imaginary wall. I guess we'll see what happens, but this is very strange. This is a massive green with a bunker literally in the middle of the green. I don't know what the deal is here, but I guess Eric will have to let us know if this is what it actually looks like on course. Nonetheless, 67 yards to the pin. We're aimed 65, that doesn't really matter, but 67 there. 67 up 1, so we're at 68 plus another, we'll call it 7 yards. So that puts us at 75. Gonna go 52. Felt pretty good. Alright, we're in the bunker. Is that the inner circle or no? No, we're just outside of it. Is that going to be a plus? Oh, it is, +1. Alright, that's very strange, but we'll take the birdie. I think I was standing, that one, I made an effort to take like a half a step back. I think I was standing too close to the ball before, and with my wedges, and when I'm coming through, because I'm too close, I'm making contact with the way towards the heel of the club and or off the hosel like you saw that one. So just going to take a half a step back and line it up more towards the toe. I think should help a little bit. Alright, cut a stroke off there. That was a very strange green. So we're 3 over through 9 onto the back 9, 10th hole par 4, 436, dogleg left. I feel my stuff starting to cool down a little bit. I'm at the point where my shirt is completely soaked and a breeze just kicked up a little bit, and I can feel I'm not sweating as much now. I can feel the colder sweat on me, but let's see. Up the left side, should be all right. A little bit further left than I would like. Apparently way left, but at least I'm making some better contact. All right, in the bunker, this is gonna be a tough shot. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I thought Garmin fixed some of the discrepancies out of the bunker. You would think that everything would just play 20% like it says, but from my experience, it does not. It's always, if you play 20%, you're always short. So we have 179, down 3 puts us at 176, and then 20% would be about 40 yards. And I think it's gonna be even more than that. So that puts us at 216. Yeah, and I think I need even more than that. So I'm just going to go 5 iron at it, and this still might be short. Kind of low on the face, started out left. We go through the tree. Not the best strike. Got kind of unlucky there with that tree. But I think we're clear. So we got 40 yards, down 1, and then we'll need another 4 on that. So that puts us at 43. Gonna go 52. Play the best that I can about a 45-yard shot here. And remember to line it up more towards the toe. Tugged it a little bit left. Usually that means it comes out long left, and it did, but we're on the green. I think that's going to be a bogey, unfortunately, but don't exactly have my best stuff out here today, folks, if you couldn't tell. 11th hole, par 3. 210 up 1, so gonna go 5 iron. When I first got these clubs, I hit one like 230, 240 with this 5 iron. Haven't done that in a while. If I really connect on one, it's possible, and honestly, I'll take that if that happens, but that one's headed right. Struck it halfway decent, but that's gonna be like 15 yards right. Yep, 19 yards. Pin high, or a little bit short, but 19 yards into the bunker. Not great. So 19 up 2 puts us at 21. 20% would be 4 yards. I think it's going to be even more than that, probably closer to 6 or 8. So that means we are at right around 30. I'm going to go 56. Pull it left. Oh, I'm getting scared of that Hosel shot again, but good distance, just pulled it left. And that's part of it too. I know I've been pulling everything left back here with the wedges, so I try to aim a little bit right, and that, for whatever reason, exaggerates me the chances of me shanking it to the right off the Hosel over there. All right, 5 over through 11, 12th hole, par 4, 419. This looks like a nice straight one. Let's see if we can get 275 plus out of this. Nice, smooth, controlled backswing. Has a chance. Towards the heel, a tad high on the face. I don't know if that'll be 280. Alright, 273. Alright, 146. We're gonna go 9 iron. And I'm gonna play, I'm not gonna choke down or mess with the grip or anything. I'm just gonna play a regular smooth swing 9 and just play it a tad up in my stance. Should flight it higher and take some distance off, I would think. At least that's what I'm trying to do. Struck it decent, came out a tad left, but that was basically what we were looking for. I may need to get down. Nope. Alright. Right idea, not the best execution, but we were close to pulling that off. 13 yards left in the rough, so I need like 14, 15 yards going 60 degree. Chip in would be nice. Came out about a yard left. It has a chance though. Hit that a little bit straighter, that might have gone in. Thirteenth hole, par 4. Got to go over the water, looking like a dog leg left slightly. And grab a drink quick. All right, 408. Made some halfway decent contact the last couple, so see if we can continue that. Decent swing again, we'll take that. That could be 280. Ooh, 277. Better swing though. Alright. Those last couple, what I've been doing is, instead of having, basically what I've been doing is turning my left hand on the grip. I don't know if this is going to make sense, but basically what I've been doing, and it seemed to be working a little bit better, lining up and addressing the ball with the club face slightly open, and instead of turning both hands over to close the club face, all I've been doing is just having my hand a little bit, I think stronger would be, basically turning my left hand a little bit more over to the right, which if you go and straighten it out again, would close the club, and then instead of having my right hand more underneath, keeping my left hand there, and then having my right hand a little bit more towards the left, a little bit more neutral. Seems like I'm making better contact that way. Could just be a fluke or a coincidence, but 131 down 2. We'll go 48, I guess. We're gonna go full 48. Here, remember to play this one a little bit further back. Pop that way up. I hit about 5 trees and actually the ball came out over here. That was pretty bad. This club might be going in timeout unless I need to hit like a 100-yard shot with it. Might have to go back to the pitching wedge. Well, that was a waste of a stroke. 31 yards left. We're in the fairway though, so it's gonna go 56. Got some pinball action going on with these shots. Over the net, came back, bounced off that paver thing I have, and then bounced into the trees over here. I see it though, so I want to grab this real quick. Otherwise, ooh, I found another ball in here too. Got a little 2-for-1 special back here. This yellow one, I just found that. That yellow one's been in there for like a month. All right, 6 over, 14th hole, par 3, 203. I'm gonna go 6 iron. Struck better, but left it out to the right. That would have been a decent number if we didn't catch that tree. It still would have been a tad short, but I caught the tree and landed soft. So we were pin high, just left it out to the right like I said, but 19 yards in the rough, up 1. So that puts us at 20 plus another 2, so 22, going 60. Should be decent. It was left, maybe just a tad short. Alright, we'll take it. Why I'm coming across my body and pulling all of these wedges left, I don't know if I've hit one right besides the one that I shanked. I have no idea. Maybe if you guys out there again, if you guys see that I'm doing something different. I'm trying to line up this way, and it seems like no matter what I do, I'm coming across it this way, and they're coming out 9 times out of 10, it's coming out left. 6 over, 15th hole, par 4, 444. We're gonna aim there, right side of the fairway. Let's see if my little grip change thing continues to work. Anything 275 and above is a good drive. That's not going to be 275. That was very high on the face. Should be relatively straight, but that was like a 230-yard pop-up. Yeah, 240. Forgiveness, baby. That's what I get for speaking too soon about my grip change. Strung a couple decent ones together in a row, and then I pop it up 240. 214 down 1. I'm gonna go 5. Been leaving these out to the right. better. That one has a chance. Oh, we caught the tree, I think. Ran into the bunker too. I actually hit that decent. That was one of my better struck 5-irons as of late. I think I was closing the club face down too much and subconsciously leaving the face open. That one, I opened the club face a little bit more at address and made better contact. And I think because when I look down at it right before I swing, I think my brain says the club face is open, you got to release the club. At least that's my guess. Sometimes it's those little things you subconsciously don't even know you're doing, but your brain at the last second, if you're, for example, I remember there was a couple drives a few rounds ago, I was standing just a little bit too far away, and my brain, as I'm coming down, just subconsciously says, whoa, 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 you're too far away, and I like lunged at the ball. That one kind of similar to when you address the ball with the club either a little bit open or closed. At least maybe that's just my crazy brain, how it works. But 45 yards, who knows what's going to happen yardage-wise out of this bunker. 45, down 1, so we're at 44. 20% would be 9 yards. I think we need probably closer to 15, so that puts us at what? 54, 59, I believe. We're gonna go 52 degree. And we're gonna we'll try going that side of the mat. Maybe because of that, I'll be able to start it a little more that way. Still gonna address it towards the toe. Caught it kind of thin as this thing bounces all over the place. Still pulled it a little bit, but it came out a little bit straighter at least. We'll take the green. Another bogey. Alright, 3 holes left. 16th hole, par 4. Let's get a couple good drives here. I don't know what the last few holes look like, but we're gonna bomb this one. Positive thinking. Still a little bit high on the face, but that was decent. Should be back in that 275 range. $271. 160 left, up 4. So that puts us out of 9-iron range. We're gonna go 8. I might have to get down. I pulled that left. That might be closer to 175. Alright, we'll take it. Seems like maybe that was my problem with some of them. I opened up the club face a little bit more at address and I've been hitting it a little bit better. Gotta remember to keep doing that, both with the driver and more specifically with the irons. That 5-iron I hit good and that 8-iron was actually hit decent. Pulled it a little bit left, but we'll take that. 17th hole, par 5. Whoa, we are way back. Alright, down 8 yards this time too, so that'll add to some distance. Let's see if we can get, if we hit one 280, it'll be almost 290. Let's see if we can do that. Nice, smooth, controlled backswing. Fire through. Low on the face towards the heel. That's going to be headed more left than I would like. Definitely not 290. Felt a little bit quicker, but bad contact. 270 into the rough. So realistically, that was only really 262. Alright, and we set ourselves up for a difficult shot here. So, second shot, we're going to get up and over that water, and we're in the rough. So we're at 215, down 3, so that puts us at 212. And then we'll need basically another 22 yards on top of that because we're in the rough. So that puts us at 212 plus 20 is 232 plus another 2, so I'm gonna go 4 hybrid. When I strike this well, I'm right in the 240-ish, 245 range. Considering I'm starting to get a little sore and fatigued, we'll see here. Caught it thin and it was left. Probably be in that bunker. Yep. At least it's dry though. We cleared the water. Not the best swing, but seems like opening the club face. It's helping it a little bit. These past 2 rounds, I've been finding myself in way more bunkers than I have in the past like 2 months. Don't love that. 24 yards, up 1, and we're in the bunker. So we need, it's gonna be, 20% would be 5. We'll probably need closer to 7 to 10. So that puts us at 32 to 35-ish. Gonna go 56, play it over there, line it up off the toe. And a shank. That one actually wasn't off the hosel. That one I just bladed it right. So bad. 13 yards. Well, we're gonna go to this possibly waterlogged yellow ball that's been in the woods over there. Gonna go 60 degree. Back to pulling it left, but should be a halfway decent number yardage wise. Just outside that +1. That's gonna be ugly. It's either gonna be a bogey or double, I think. Bogey. All right. 18th and final hole. Not the best performance out here today. We're 8 over. Granted, this is a pretty long course. Not the most challenging layout wise. I mean, they've been pretty open, but a lot of these tee boxes are pretty far back. We're gonna aim there, stick with this yellow ball. This yellow one compared to those red ones I play super fast. These, I have these yellow and pink ones of the Callaway Super Softs. So, as the name goes, softer ball with the super fast are a tad firmer, so with a slightly quicker club and ball speed, you get a little more distance out of them, but see what we can do here. Pop up to center field. Straight though. How, when I try to kind of tilt my spine and swing up on it more, I still pop it up is beyond me, but 204 left into this green, up 2, so 206. Just need a good, solidly struck 6-iron. Should get us there. Gonna leave the face a little bit open again. That's been working. Oh, club slipped when I hit that. That was really thin and headed a little bit left. That's gonna have to run up there. I don't think it'll get there. Well, not exactly a well-struck 6-iron there. And it looks like the stupid ferrule, it's not super bad, but it looks like either the head or the ferrule starting to get loose on this 6-iron, so might have to be contacting TaylorMade again. I don't know what it is with these Sim 2 clubs. I was in the middle of the issues with shutdowns and everything else, supply chain issues. I don't know if the quality went down on some of these clubs, but 21 yards, we're just gonna go 60. and fitting right up and over the net, but should be decent. Alright, gonna be a bogey to finish it. Not great. It's always frustrating. I want to come out here and I want to have good scores for these videos, especially you guys take the time to comment and request. It's a little bit disappointing when I come out here and I don't have my best stuff, but that's kind of the way it goes. Sometimes you get into a good stretch, you're playing well. Sometimes you get into a little bit of a slump, and this was kind of these slightly slumpish, kind of just in between, basically a little bit below average type of rounds, but it is what it is. Hopefully things will start to turn around, start striking it better, and I think a big thing has to do with, I mentioned in a couple other videos, personally for me, it's probably the same with a lot of you guys out there too, but when you're hitting your driver well off the tee box, you set yourself up well and you have a lot of confidence going into the hole versus popping it up and hitting it anywhere from 200 to 250 off the top of the face, and it's like a kind of a gut punch to start off every single hole. Not the most confidence building type of tee shots, but it is what it is. We got to battle through. So from Derby Golf and Country Club in Derby, Kansas, again courtesy of the subscriber by the name of Eric Schlecht, something like that. Apologies again for your mispronunciation of your last name, but we ended up with a 9 over 80, so not the worst, but definitely not great. 39 on the front, 41 on the back. Pretty ugly scorecard. A bunch of different symbols and shapes on that scorecard. The 8th hole was pretty bad with that double. Only one birdie on the 9th. The rest were pars and bogeys, but 9 out of 14 fairways somehow. Granted, a lot of those were pop-ups, but we had a few where we hit decent. There was a few that were like 275 and a few that were above that, so we'll take that, but 9 out of 14 is actually not too bad. Greens and regulation, that's not great. I was hitting some that weren't so good, leaving them out to the right and whatnot, coming up short. We want to be at least 9 there, and then 33 putts, that's kind of standard, slightly below 2 putts a hole, but it is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, shout out to Eric for the request. Any of you out there that want to see me hack my way through a course of your choosing, just let me know the name of the course and the location like Eric did in the comments. I'll respond to you. I'll double check here within Home to Hero if I can play it. Very high chance that I can. Preferably give me some background information, whether it's your home course, whether it's a course you used to play back in the day, whether it's a world famous course that you've always wanted to go to, a par 3, whatever the case may be. Just give me a little bit of background information. I write down the notes and I come out here with them just so I can relay that information to the other people watching the video. But that's what I have. I'm gonna go cool off, take a shower, clean things up, go search for those balls that I shanked and hit over the net, and come back out here in a couple days. Hopefully I play well on course tomorrow. Not the most confidence building, like I said, with these some of these shots out here today, but hopefully maybe got some bad swings out of the way today and I play better tomorrow on course. But I plan on filming it. Again, those on-course videos take me forever to edit and get out, so who knows when you guys will be seeing that. But it's a new course that I haven't played on the channel yet. It's a course that I used to play a lot back in the day, and I actually haven't been there in about 2 years. So not the nicest course, pretty cheap, 9-hole course. We're gonna go around twice, but I am looking forward to it. I know the course like the back of my hand, so with these newer clubs, first time going there with those, hopefully I play well with a course that I know. But yeah, that's the deal. So like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.